Hey guys, it's Eden. So today I wanted to do this Gasparilla makeup look. I really just wanted to do a fun like piratey look. If you don't know what Gasparilla is, it's a parade that's held here in Tampa every year at the end of January, and everyone dressed up like pirates and parties, and it's really fun. If you want to know more about it, you can just like Google it. But it is like really awesome, and it's such a fun parade, and it's so fun just like dressing up like pirates and everything like that. But I just wanted to create a look for anyone who may be going, or if you just want to see how to get this pirate themed makeup look. I just wanted to give some inspiration to anybody who might be going to Gasparilla and wants to do their makeup, kind of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and let's just get into it. So starting this look off, I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm going to prime my eyelids. I like to kind of put a lot on just to make sure it cancels out all the veins, and especially when I'm doing a dramatic look like this, I want to make sure it stays on and doesn't fade. And then I'm just going to blend it out with a sponge. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set that with some translucent powder. I'm just going to use the Rcma. It's been my favorite lately. Alright, so now I'm going to start with the eyeshadow, and I already know I'm going to be jumping around with palettes a little bit with this look. I always try and use like one palette for my whole look. That way I'm not just grabbing from this palette, and that palette, and then you think you need like a million palettes just to make one makeup look. But for this one, there are certain shades I just have in my mind that I want to use, so just keep in mind you don't have to use the same exact shadows, just ones that you have that maybe are similar to create this look. So first I'm going to go into the Lorac Pro 3. I really want the crease to be like really warm and orangey, so I'm going to go into the shade Terracotta because it's just like the perfect shade for the look I'm going for. And I'm just going to take that on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the whole crease. Right now I'm just creating my transition, so I'm using a big fluffy brush, but I am going to go in with the smaller brush also and just kind of really intensify this shade. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to dip into that same exact shade. And I'm going to do the same thing. This is just going to direct it right into the crease and just kind of deepen up the shade. I just didn't want to go ahead and do this right away because I wanted to give it that faded look. I don't want it to be super dark on the edge of my eyeshadow. I want it to be nice and blended. So I'm just going to put this from inner to outer corner in the crease. So see the difference? This is the same shade of eyeshadow, but see the difference from this eye and this eye just from using a different, a detailed brush. And now I'm going to go ahead and dip into my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette just for this one shade right here. I just love this shade. It's actually called Summer Yum, just a really red and brown. I just love it. And I'm going to take, again, a little bit of a smaller brush. You could use that same brush I was just using too if you wanted to, but I'm going to do the same thing I was just doing with the other shade. I just want to add a little bit of red to my crease. I just recently picked up some new brushes from Morphe. Originally getting into the brand, I only got their eyeshadows and I love them, but I just found I needed some new brushes that worked really good, and this is my first time using a few of them, and I really do love them. I just love how they're really not expensive and they work really well. Alright, so that's what my crease is looking like. It's looking exactly how I want it to, so now I'm going to dip back into the Lorac Pro 3. And I'm going to go into the shade Jet Black because this is the blackest eyeshadow that I own. And I'm going to go ahead and pack this on the outer and inner corner of my eye. I'm just kind of stamping it in and I'm not getting any fallout. And then once you're looking super crazy, I'm going to go ahead and take the brush that I use to apply the red shadow in my crease and just blend the edges here. And I'm just going to kind of connect them up here at the top and make it look a little more smoky. I'm leaving the inside blank because I'm going to be putting another shadow there. And then once the crease looks nice and blended, I'm going to go ahead and just pack a little bit more black on the base because we lost it with blending. And blend the crease. And then again with the bigger blending brush, I'm going to go into the shade Terracotta and go over the edges again just to make sure it all looks nice and smooth. Now I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and a little bit of Summer Yum again, the reddish brown shade. And I'm going to be putting this in the center here. I just want to add a teeny bit more red to the look. Because I am putting another shadow on top of this also. Just kind of packing that all over the center of the lid. And now I'm going to be going in with my Kiko water eyeshadow in the shade 208. This is my favorite to use for a face highlighter. Like, it's literally just, I mean, it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of press this on the center of my eye. And I love how that looks with a little bit of the red peeking through also. Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and clean up under my eyes and make a nice sharp line on the edge. Alright, so for now I'm done with my eyes. I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back and finish up my eyes. So I'm just going to do that really quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I've done everything on my face except for my lips, and of course I need to finish my eyes. I'll put all the products I used in the description box down below if you're curious what else is on my face right now. And I'll also link a couple other videos that I do my whole face and like my foundation eyebrow routine, because I have all those videos on my channel, so I'll post those down below if you guys want to check that out as well. But for now I need to finish up my eyes. So what I'm going to do first is dip back into my Lorac Pro 3 palette, and I'm actually just going to take the black and I want to intensify these edges again. I hope I don't get any fallout now. Just lightly patting that on there because I want it to be as black as it can be. I'm just going to take this brush I used for the crease and just blend ever so slightly. There's no harshness where I just put that black. Alright, and now I am just going to pack a little bit more of that Kiko eyeshadow as well, right onto the center. And now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take this tiny little brush here and dip into Terracotta. Put this from inner to outer corner. Then I'm going to take this flat eyeshadow brush and take the black in the palette and put this as close to my lash line as I can. I'm also going to do that on the inner corner. Just like that. Looking all crazy. Alright, and then I'm just going to go with this brush. I'm going to use that other shade and just kind of blend that out a little bit, so there's no like harsh line. And now in the center of my eye here, I'm going to go in with that Kiko eyeshadow. And I'm actually going to get my brush wet. This Kiko eyeshadow is called a water eyeshadow, so it can be used wet or dry. So now for the fun part, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Heavy Metals glitter liner in the shade Midnight Cowboy, and it's just such an easy way to use glitter. Just in like a triangle. I don't know if you can really see, it's kind of like glitter tears if you've seen people do them. So I hope that's showing up on camera like it is in person, because it looks really cool with just the glitter in the center there. But I am going to take this and just dot it up here. It's right on top of that gold. I'm not going to cover it completely, I'm just kind of making dots of it. It's for a little extra pop of glitter. You know, pirates love their gold. And this isn't actually like a gold glitter, it's more of like a beige, but with that gold shadow it looks pretty gold. And lastly, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take my ColourPop eyeliner in the shade Get Paid. I'm just going to put this on my waterline. It's just a pretty coppery shade. I feel like it pulls the look together. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of mascara. I'm actually trying this one out. It's Great Lash by Maybelline. This is like the cheapest mascara I think you can buy. And this is a new one. It's called Lots of Lashes. A little heart there. I think it's really good for the lower lashes because of how small the wand is. It looks so weird because I have bottom mascara and no top mascara. I really like that for my bottom lashes, but I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it for my top ones, but we will see. I'm just going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. I don't know if this mascara is really doing too much for my top lashes. Well, this is not a bad mascara. I definitely think it would be good for like a more natural day. But for today, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, just so I can build my eyelashes up a little bit more. I'm trying to decide whether to put false lashes on or not, but you know what? I think it looks pretty good like this. Oh, decisions. I'm just scared if I put false lashes on, you won't be able to see the gold very well. Alright, so I went ahead and popped on some lashes. I felt like this look just needed it, so I went with my good old Ardell Demi Wispies. I love these. This is just like the best lash and the only ones that I usually wear. So I really love how this looks. I think that the lashes really did add like a little bit more drama to the look. So now I just need to highlight my inner corner. I don't know how I always lose my brushes like while I'm using them. Okay, so I'm going to take my Kiko water eyeshadow. Again, it's what I use to highlight my face too. And I put it on the center of my eyelid. So now I'm going to go ahead and put it on my inner corner. Kind of heavily highlight the inner corner. So yes, that is basically it. Now I just need to do my lips, and I was kind of like debating, should I do a nude lip or a dark lip, but I feel like I'm just going to go with the dark lip because this is a pirate look, so why not? And I think, so hard to decide. I think I want to do this one, and it's crazy because when I bought this, it looked so much lighter on someone else, and when I bought it, like looking at the tube, I was like, oh my god, that's such a gorgeous like deep red, and then when it dries, it's like a black cherry, like way darker than you would think. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this lip and see how it looks. I never wear this lip because it's so dark, but I feel like this might be the perfect look. I'm gonna go in with my Jordana lip liner. This is in the shade Cabernet. It's just a really deep lip liner. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill that in with a liquid lipstick. So this is the finished result with the super dark lip. I just still can't get over, like, look at the difference between the bottle and my lips. This is like a black cherry. It's still really pretty, but it just really threw me off. But yeah, besides that, I really do love this look. I'm feeling like a pirate. Oh geez, how long was my necklace like this? Oh, probably the whole video. Oh my god. So I definitely think this is a really good look for Gasparilla. Definitely feeling the pirate vibes. I'm also going to show you what it looks like with a nude lip as well though, because I know not everyone's going to want to do something like this bold, but I do think this is a really pretty piratey look. I didn't even have that lip on that long and it like already stained my mouth. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with a nude lip, just because I think this is going to be gorgeous as well. And both, I mean, it's your preference, whatever you feel more comfortable in, but this is ColourPop's Naughty Liquid Lipstick. One of my absolute favorite nudes ever. So yeah guys, this is what it looks like with a nude lip. I love it like this as well. I mean, I most likely would wear it with this lip anyways too, but I just think the dark lip made it look really nice and fun and piratey. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you if you're wanting to go to Gasparilla and do a pirate makeup look, or even if you just, you know, whatever, want to wear this out to the club. I mean, who knows? But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.